So, which of the Dead Rising games have you played?
Which games? I played the first one, and I got to the courtyard, and I don't think I got much further. I heard the song. I was like, wow, this sounds... But it was so low in the mix, I was sort of surprised.
Right.
I was amazed that kids could get into the song when you can't really hear it that well. It didn't seem to me like it's pretty, background. I guess kids told me they just would stop, turn it up, and sit there and listen, and check it out, which was cool to hear. But and then I played Off the Record. And is that when you go through the plant that had a lot of rent-a-cops? That was Off the Record, right? And you could combine the weapons.
Yeah. Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record are very similar games. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one somewhat. So those are the only two.
Yeah. How did it sort of come to you doing the song His Name Frank in Off the Record? Did they come back to you, or did you sort of hit them up
No,
again?
they contacted me.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. It's good that they came back to you.
Yeah, no, that was nice. Basically, they said that they wanted me to do some instrumental stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool, I'll work on some instrumental stuff. But they also talked about, how about a lyric song? And I was like, well, I might be able to do like a Gone Guru 2 or something of this nature. And I had a bunch of ideas in the moment because I was excited. I was like, okay, maybe I'll do something really cool for these guys. And then they said, well, you're not going to own it. And I was like, well, then I ain't doing Gone Guru 2. Like,
oh, right,
there's no way I'm going to make Gone Guru 2 and it's not going to be mine.
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
That didn't make sense to me. So I was like, I think I got to pass on the vocal song then. And I kept working on the instrumentals, but they kept saying, hey, why don't you try to do some lyrics over this? And then I started to write some stuff about Frank, and I sent them the sheet, and they got really excited about some of the lyrics. They circled the ones they really liked. And of course I was like, oh, well, all right, you like that? And, I started to come up with stuff. And sooner than later, I was like, okay, I'll do it. And that was how it happened. But I did a lot of research on the games, just, online and about Frank, just to kind of try to figure out what Frank and Lifeseeker sort of shared in some ways and make a good match there. And I felt like I did a pretty good job. Seemed like the kids liked it, so that was a good result.
Yeah.
I felt, so yeah.
It was a good way to, because it's the credit song, so it's a good way to sort of end with a Lifeseeker song, because that sort of, it was the most iconic song from Dead Rising 1, so it was a good sort of homage to come back for the sequel. So I really like that they came back to you for that one.
Yeah, that was nice for sure.